If you take money from all the people in the world and share it equally, then after a while some will still be richer, while others will be poor. Businessman and writer Robert Kiyosaki repeatedly pointed out such a paradox of the financial world in his opinion. While living our lives, many of us have not learned how to build wealth in comfortable conditions, work, own, and work again. This is the triangle in which people doom themselves to poverty. How do you change the situation and get a lot of money into your life? Kiyosaki is convinced that it's enough to follow just a few tips, which I will talk about in this video. So welcome to our channel Chase Boss. If you dream of getting rich, then subscribe right now. Robert repeatedly says, if you don't have a plan to become rich, then you have a plan to become poor. This is a powerful truth because many people who think they are free, in fact they are not. We are all living according to a plan. Every day we wake up in the morning at the time determined by the employer. We take the same route to work and we have strictly limited hours for our lunch break. And this style of life is imposed by the system is very beneficial for the government and the business people. Kiyosaki believes that your brain is programmed to make other people rich in this way. However, you should consider that billionaires always move against the current, trying to free their heads from financial stereotypes by thinking otherwise they attract millions into their wallet and do not scatter money to please. The following tips from Robert Kiyosaki will help you break the habit of poverty and are guaranteed to fill your life with wealth. Money loves attention. For now, this is the most straightforward and somewhat banal advice, and it is the one that could save you from poverty. After reading a few books on personal finances, you will realize how important it is to make sure that your expenses do not exceed your income. Best way to do this is to create a budget. Once you see how the cost of your morning coffee goes up over a month, you will realize that small manageable changes to your day-to-day expenses can have just a significant impact on your financial situation. As a pay raise, take the profit. How do you become rich if you have some skills? Of course, monetize them, and a lot of people are good at it. 90% of cases, the problem is that people give up on self-development, believing their skills are enough or they are engaged in development in a narrow area. Meanwhile, your brain cannot stand still. Only if you pay attention to something will it develop. All rich people are multifunctional. Their views and skills most often go beyond human understanding. Moreover, neuropsychological research has shown that the more areas you develop, the more flexible your brain is, which means you will stay at the peak of your mental abilities longer and set aside at least 30 minutes a day to develop something, even if it is some kind of skill that fascinates you personally and you have not yet found a use for. Believe me, one day you will need it anyway. Such exercises for the brain will prove themselves in other activities. Forget the words. The day after tomorrow, thumbs up if you like to put off most things for, because many people tend to live not only for tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. They wonder, how do I get rich? But they never take actions. They're waiting for the circumstances to turn out well and for the right time to come. This is the trick of the mind and the brain that doesn't want you to change anything. It wants you to remain in safe stability. It is the same comfort zone. Of course, you shouldn't just jump out of it and get into a chronic state. Just get started. Make a list of a plan. Think it over for at least 1 hour and honestly cross out what you are going to do for more than a year. Plan what actions depend only on you and make a calendar. Start working on success beginning today and move according to the action plan. Even though these are minor changes, they will gradually grow like a snowball. Decide what brings you joy. Money follows joy, but joy never follows the money. It is a delusion to think I will get rich now and I will live afterwards, which leads people to the point where money does not bring happiness. But if you do what you love and enjoy doing, it will be much easier for you to make money. Person who has many claims to life, a job they hate, and is in destructive relationship creates a cage for themselves. At some point, they self-capture all spheres of life, including financial ones. When you begin to enjoy work, surround yourself with people who inspire and encourage you. Everything will be much easier to create without things like it's necessary. And you must, in crisis, you will see opportunities and start thinking outside the box. Cushions save lives. One of the Robert Kiyosaki's most frequently repeated personal finance mantras is pay yourself first. No matter how much you owe in student loans or on a credit card, no matter how low your salary may seem, it is wise to find any amount of money into your budget to set aside every month in an emergency fund. Me, such a financial cushion will save your life one day. Having savings to use for emergency can keep you out of financial troubles and help you sleep better at night. Also, get in the habit of putting money aside and treating it like a non-negotiable monthly expenses. You will soon have more than just emergency money to save up. You'll have your retirement money, vacation pay, or even down payment for the house. It is easy to deposit funds into saving account, but it has almost no interest. And don't be afraid to try and invest that like in a business or look for deposit like financial instruments. Otherwise, inflation will undermine the value of your savings. Hey, money wisdom. Poor people always work for money, while rich people make money work for them. Is the one of the primary quotes of Robert Kiyosaki in his book Rich Dad and Poor Dad. It defined not only the difference between wealth and poverty, but also the value of freedom. Yes, you have no control over the prices in the store, but you can control your desires to make an extra. You cannot influence the economic situation in the world, but you can always be prepared for the worst. You are capable of changing your life, and nothing in this world can stop you. Get rid of the system life and just take a step towards a big money. That's all I have today, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Press the subscribe button and like the videos, and press the bell icon for more updates.